Notifications must have gone out. Hey, Brittany. How are you tonight? How's everybody doing? Hi, Darlene. How are you two doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Tiffany. Hey, Tatty. Good. How's everybody holding up with the quarantines? Is your state starting to loosen up a little bit? I think they're crazy myself. I have people in my family that said they probably had this clear back in in December. Okay, I had a former sister-in-law that died in early February, and they're saying now they think that she had it. So this has been around for a few months. So I hope it's not what I'm thinking that it is. The farther it goes along, the worse it gets. Okay. Is everybody to rock and roll? Ready to rock and roll tonight? Okay, general or love? Brittany? Oh, Tatty, let's hear your news. Let the cards roll. When it's your turn. Okay. We're going to do 4 cards tonight. Okay. So, first card up is Queen of Pentacles. Hi, Susie. How are you? Geez, everybody's coming on tonight. Quick. Usually come on at 6 and nobody comes on. Okay, so Queen of Wands. Prosperous, abundant, sensitive, loving, caring, in touch with nature, full of gratitude, okay? Knows how to manifest exactly what she wants, okay? But somebody needs to make some choices and decisions. Cool. I'm glad you get notified. Maybe they're starting to get YouTube straightened out. Okay. Choices and decisions, okay? I do show Ace of Cups. This is new beginnings in love, whether it's love for yourself or moving into a romantic love relationship or something that you absolutely love doing that brings emotional fulfillment to you. And then we have the Death card. Okay, this is transformation and change. Okay, it's you have been making some choices and decisions in your life that is bringing about something better circumstances for you, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Darlene, you're next. Love or general, hon? Okay. Did that make sense, Brittany? Okay, love. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. That could represent a spiritual authority, okay? Could be you going in and find your own spiritual authority also. Could be, okay, could represent a marriage card, but it's definitely somebody going in and doing some soul searching, okay? And then I have the King of Wands. This is somebody very, very passionate, very loving, okay? A mature person, successful, okay? Sunny day, how are you? So, gone through lots of transformation and change. I'm good, hun. Okay, now, this is a figure of authority. It could be your father, it could be the father of your kids, it could be a boss. It's somebody that's a figure of authority. And this is somebody, yeah, I got you on the list. This is somebody that likes to be in charge, okay? This is somebody that likes to get their way a little bit. But we have the Nine of Cups here. Somebody's stuck in their head a little bit, kind of can't decide what they want or don't want, but this is a wish card. Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, hon. Is that making sense? But I know he desires you. Okay. Tiffany. Tiffany, love or general, hun? He was accurate last week. That's Kevin in charge. Just be careful, hun, because when men that like to be in charge get out of balance, they can have a tendency to be a little bit too controlling. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, hon. Yeah, see, Susie knows. Yeah. They've in Denver. They've extended the stay at home until like May 8th. Out here, I don't know what they're doing out here, but I'm tired of being home. Yeah, I know, Susie. Me too. Me too. Two of them, and my dad. Okay, Tiffany's next. Taddy, Susie, and then Sunny Day. Yeah. Okay, we have the soulmate card. Okay. Yeah, your father too. Me too. Started with my dad. I jumped out of the frying pan into the fire, back into the frying pan again, and been single ever since. Okay. This is the 1111 card. It says you're on the right path. Okay. Soulmate card could be a marriage card. Okay. I want you to pay attention to any fears you've got coming up, Tiffany. You've got the bubble technique. Start clearing out any fears, any negative thoughts that you have in order to find out who you are dealing with. And then I get the feeling that you need to do who does it belong to too, okay? But deal with the fears and deal with the illusions, okay? Because you might be living a little bit of a fantasy world right now. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. This is very early beginnings of moving forward into something more stable, secure, Okay, prosperity, abundance. And I know you've been working on gratitude for quite a while. But it's, yeah, take the time to smell the roses, hun. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This could be something long-term, stable, but it's slow moving. And it's probably good that it's slow moving because you're still going to be dealing with some fears, okay? But everything, see, somebody's stuck in their head. Can't make a choice, can't make a decision right now. So if it's you that can't make the decision, sit down and write it down, hun. Start writing down the pros and cons, or find somebody that you talk to about what the pros and cons are about everything that's going on, okay? Taddy, you're next. Does that make sense, Tiffany? Oh, is he at least communicating? I don't think it's buffering on my side, hun. Oh, I'm working on new memory for this computer to see if that's part of it. You're welcome, Tiffany. Yeah. Oh. A Taurus. Okay, girl. Hi, Priscilla. Yeah, you're going with the Taurus now. You're going to see what I'm talking about earth sign men. I don't have that problem with women, but the earth sign men, oh my goodness. Stubborn, hard-headed, slow-moving, and emotional. Hi, Isabella. Okay. What's going on for Taddy? Oh, we're down here. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is new beginnings after all the struggles, everything that you've been through. Okay. I think we've all been going through a lot of spiritual growth while this has been coming up. Okay. Lots and lots of spiritual growth. But this is new beginnings, moving forward. Intellectually, but yeah. There's, yeah, lots of things. It's not just a relationship, but it's new beginnings. It could be your internet stuff for school, new job skills, all kinds of things. Okay. Yeah. Choices, decisions. Okay. Look at this. There's two pathways here. Now, the deer to me represent the universe has opened up the pathway. There's a deer on each one of the pathways. So whatever decision you make, you just choose whatever's the right thing for you, okay? Another ace. Beginnings, new beginnings, and something passionate, creative. Okay? Look, you're very open to receiving right now. It's like you're so ready for this. And then we have the Judgment card. This is an awakening. Okay? Somebody is Yeah, awakening, a renewal. You might have known this guy from a past life, I'm thinking. Okay. Reconciliation, renewal. But yeah, I'm thinking that maybe this is from a past life relationship. Okay. Hi, Stranger Things. Ah, so what did the pattern say? Yep, yep. I've just kind of given up on meeting anybody. Okay, and you, Stranger Things? Susie, you're next. Lover General, hon. Did any of you see that? Cool. Bubble technique. Yep. I know. I know. I know. I know. Oh, that's all I've been doing all week is working on the bubble technique. The cards keep on showing 4 people. Okay. Okay. I'm going to change decks. Somebody feels heavy tonight. Okay, so we have the Justice card. There's a need for balance, okay? A need for truth and clarity. She's not blind in the situation. She knows what she's doing, okay? Somebody has been offered something. So fluff up your aura. Really, Susie, try this. Just kind of take your hands and just fluff your aura and see if it helps you a little bit. Okay. You've put the intent out. You've put the message out. You've given him the information. He doesn't know what to think. Okay. Somebody's being offered something, but they don't know what they want. I know. I always throw all this stuff out at you guys, but it works. Now, right now, like I said, he doesn't know what to say, what to do, what to think. Okay. So, what you've done is you've planted a seed. Okay. It's going to take a while. It's starting to grow. Okay. The harvest is starting to come through. He's contemplating everything. Okay. No, I don't see an apology, Sunny Day. But you've planted the seeds. Okay. Now you kind of got to step back and wait for it to grow. You've put it out there. See, this is the Queen of Cups. You've offered something of an emotional nature, but the seeds have been planted, honey, and you got to wait for it to grow. But I don't think he's not receptive to it. He's just doing a lot of thinking. sunny day. I'm not even going to ask if you want general or love. You're welcome, hon. It's been crazy. It's like I've got all these people buying all this conspiracy stuff and it's like this is just crazy. Oh, you want me to tell you what's going on? Who's doing your four or 5 person readings, hon? Are you doing your own readings? I'm just curious. I was doing them in 5 guys. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I ended up with 5 cards for you. I have the narcissist card. Okay. Good for you. Good for you. The narcissist card. Somebody that likes to put people down in order to feel good about themselves. And then you are working hard to put your life back together. Yep. Okay. You want to build something stable. You want a solid foundation. Okay. You've put it out there to the universe. Okay. Then we have, this is you. Okay. Single woman planted seeds for what she wants in her life. The harvest is growing. Okay. It's not here yet, but it's growing. Just stay in touch with your gratitude. Take time to enjoy the beauty of life, beauty around you. Okay. Get out of your head. You need to get out of your head. Yep, Caddy. Okay. This is okay. What are you telling? You still need to clear some things that you're telling yourself, Sonny. Okay. You've got a dialogue going on, a story going on. Okay. So you're still stuck in your head. And this is a self-made prison. So it's something for you. I'm telling you, write down some of the things that you're telling yourself every day. Okay. But see, there's a change coming. Okay. You've asked for help. You've asked the universe for help. You're so stuck in your head that you're not moving forward. Now the universe is going to step in and shake things up a little bit. Again, shaking things up for you to make some decisions and choices for you to move forward with your life. Okay. Text message. So basically it comes down to what do you want, hon? You have the ability to manifest it, and it looks like you're doing. I know. The thing is, I turned the volume off on it, and it's still coming through. I don't know why. See, all the media, everything's off. Yes. Are you giving thanks for it every day now? Priscilla, love or general? Yeah, I need to write wish list again. You're single. Me too. I'm never going to find anybody if I don't get out of this house. Okay, you can ask the universe. Okay, you can visualize what you want. Ask the universe for it one time. Visualize the end result of what you want, and then give thanks for it every day. That's what I do. Okay, you could write a list and look at it. Okay, some of the most successful people in the world write lists and set goals for every day. Okay, so write it down. In fact, everybody should have 100 goals written up, whether they're daily, weekly, monthly, 6 months, year, 5 years, 10 years. You should have them. If you write them down and you look at them frequently, if you manifest something, cross it off and add something else in there, because you need to have all those goals and stuff all the time. But you manifest things faster if you write them down and you look at it. You lost your list. Tape it to the mirror. Tape it to the bathroom door. Tape it to the mirror so you see it every day. You're welcome, Sunny. Priscilla, Isabella, and Stranger Things. Did I miss anybody on the list? Okay, Priscilla. Okay, I show. You put yours in your wallet. Yeah, you won't lose it that way. But do you take it out and look at it, though? That's the thing, Taddy. Okay, first card up is the Hermit. This is a major arcana. This is more of a long-term thing, okay? And so is the next card. The major arcanas are cycles we go through in our lives. You start out with the 0, which is the Fool. That's like being born, okay? What are seagulls? You're going to have to tell us about seagulls. Okay, so this is going within and finding your answers, finding your truth. This card to me is know thyself, okay? Then you go out and shine your light in the world. But we have a call to awaken here. This is also going in and finding your own spiritual authority. Like I said, know thyself. But this is a call to awakening, okay? It's a renewal, a reunification, okay? Anything that you thought was over and done with is not over and done with, okay? Something needs to be brought into balance, okay? Now, this card's also telling me that whoever is out of balance, they're also waiting for their ship to come in, but they're so busy trying to balance things that they're not seeing what's coming in. Okay? Distraction. This is a distraction. And I have the early beginnings of something of an emotional nature. Okay? This could be an apology. See Sunny Day lose her mind here. Okay? But as early beginnings of something of an emotional nature. And see, you said you were a Pisces. Okay. Was it you that said you were a Pisces? Susie's a Pisces. Yeah, I saw the little fish and I thought of Pisces. Does that make sense, Priscilla? Stranger Things, can you tell us what seagulls are? If it didn't make sense, tell me. Oh. Did it make sense, Priscilla? Okay, because I know on the new moon and the full moon, I write up lists and then I burn them. But I've never done them with symbols. See, this is called Tarot and Talk for a reason, hun. We share techniques all the time. Okay. Okay. Isabella, are you here, hon? Yeah, I'd like to see something on that too. Stranger Things. Have you looked at Stranger Things channel? We're all going to have to check it out now. Isabella, are you still here? If not, then it's Stranger Things. You don't do videos? Oh, Taddy, I found something that a way to describe the dark side of the light chasers. Listen to this. Okay. This kind of put it in perspective even for me, because I have troubles trying to tell people what it's about. It says the danger of ignoring your shadow side is dismissing how you feel, ignoring your limitations and not seeing them for what they are. Your challenge is to accept them as a teaching. You're learning from them and how to grow through these boundaries. These are helping you to evolve and embrace other sides of yourself. I said, that's awesome. Now I know how to explain the book. Okay, Stranger Things, love or general reading, hun? And I'm going to pull another deck. No, this one. Yeah. Did you see that that Facebook is going to start competing? They're going to start letting you do live messengers with up to 50 people. I said, oh, we're all going to have to do that. Stranger Things. Oh, one of my friends sent me a paper on the candles, and I burned a candle and it was even all the way around, and it's like, what? There's all kinds of tools out there. So my adventures. Okay, so we had somebody on here one night that needed some healing work. Taddy was there that night, and I had to pull out a technique that I hadn't thought about in years. Okay, to go in and clear some stuff. So I had somebody the other night. My grandson swears up and down he was going to commit suicide, but he's in like us in a very, very Christian family, so he feels like he doesn't belong anywhere. So I told him how to do this healing technique, and his sister had just been in a car accident, and he doesn't believe in any kind of God. It was kind of funny. He was complaining that his family was assholes and everything to my grandson, and then he sat down to talk to me, and the first thing he tells me, he says, well, my dad said I wasn't there for the family. And I said, well, why would he say that? And he goes, because he sat down to do a Christian prayer, and I don't believe in his God. And I said, well, it's okay to honor other people's differences, you know. And he says, his dad says I wasn't there for him. Your signal is rubbish. So I taught him this technique to try and assist her. So he went in After he got off work, he was over there at 3 in the morning, and he was playing some music and talking to her, and he went in and tried to do this healing technique. The only thing he didn't do was call in Archangel Raphael for help. But he says that he cleaned up her auric and field and stuff like I told him, and then he put on some music that he knew she didn't like, and she woke up. So he kind of freaked out because she'd been in a coma, you know. So he was trying to tell his brother, and his brother thought he was nuts. I didn't think that I'd ever be sharing healing techniques on YouTube. So, you know, I just put out whatever I need to. Stargirl. The Practical Witch. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in and check it out. Thanks, hon. Okay. Okay, so I think you're manifesting a love relationship. Okay, now my kings and queens can be male or female. This is a very successful person, very loving, caring, gone through lots of transformation and change, very much in touch with her prosperity and abundance. Now, prosperity and abundance is all aspects of life. To me, pentacles are the accumulation of all of them. Okay, the sword, the wand, the cup, and the pentacles all together. Okay, it's everything together. But she's focusing. She look, her pentacle, excuse me, is larger. Okay, than some of the others. But she's very much in touch with gratitude and taking time to enjoy life. Okay, but it could be male or female. Now we have the star card here. Okay, lots of healing going on, lots and lots of healing. Emotional balance being achieved and worked on. Somebody's feeling very, very vulnerable. I want you to follow your intuition, follow your knowing, focus on what you want, because this is this is a wish card. Okay, so focus on what you want on rather than what you don't want. The universe monitors your thoughts 24/7. Now that's a major arcana. That's long term. That's been going on for a while. And then we have the magician. This is the ability to manifest what you want. See, we're talking about manifesting things. But the thing is, he practices and studies every day of his life to get to where he can manifest these things. So every relationship you've gone through, every trial, tribulation, good things, bad things, everything that you have ever done has brought you to the point to where you are now. Okay? And you're manifesting a love relationship or a very, very close, loving relationship, good, close friend. Okay? That makes sense? But it's two people coming together in a love relationship or a very, very close relationship. You want a general, but you got a love reading anyway. So it did make sense? Okay. So is Isabella here? Okay. Has everybody had a reading? Did I miss anybody? It's quiet tonight. Isabella never showed up. Okay. I need to put live in the title. Yeah. I will. I thought about that the other night, and I forgot to do it. Well, most of the people that follow me know what tarot and talk is. What I was tripping out on is people are actually going in and rewatching the tarot and talks, even if they're 4 hours. The last 4 hour one we did, I had 20 people go back in and watch it. It's like, wow. Well, I hope so. If I can get you guys to not make a lot of the mistakes that I've made in my life, you know. Like I said, 99% of the time you already know what I'm telling you. You just need to make choices and decisions. And this is something else that came up. I just listening to everybody, with all this conspiracy crap that's going out. Yeah, how else do we learn? I just freaking out at everybody in this conspiracy stuff and all this negative stuff they're posting on everything, and it's like, what the heck is going on? And I tell you guys, question everything. What I tell you is my truth. You have to question everything and find your own truth. That's the main thing. You guys want to talk about anything tonight? Are you doing any readings, Taddy? Everybody should go subscribe to Taddy's channel. Let's get her up to 1,000. So the next time that she does a live reading, we'll all be there. And how's school going? It for about 2 weeks I walked around here in like a zombie, and I all of a sudden I said, what the hell? Why am I watching all this stuff? Okay, why am I buying into all this crap? And I quit watching it. And then once I did that, my oldest son started sending me stuff and wanted to argue with me about everything. And I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not buying into all this crap. Good. I'm glad you did a private reading, girl. You're very talented. Yeah, I'm a hermit. I'm a hermit. I'm home most of the time, but even me and the dog need to get out. The dog gives me dirty looks because I go to the post office without her. It's like, I need to get out of here too. Now, Taddy, you know you're a good reader. At least you should know. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Taddy. Yeah, it is tough right now. Forced, I've been working on getting stuff started for garden. Had to start it a couple times because they wouldn't work. I've been working on. I started a second picture. Look, it's not done, so don't get all crazy on me. This is for Aquarius. I'm going to get all the. I'm not real good at faces, but the face needs a lot of work, and the hair does and stuff too. But yeah, I'm trying to get one for each one of the zodiac signs. So, and I really need to sit down and clean my kitchen good again. Do Virgo. I'm going to do Virgo. I have an idea of what I'm going to do for. In fact, I started one for Virgo, but I'm not happy with it. Let me show you. Oh my God. Where is it? Are you? I think I lost it. Let me look. Well, I don't know what I did with it. I have Taurus. I showed you guys that one. But I don't see what I did. Here. I started this one for Virgo. But I need to fix it or redo it. Not happy with it. So, not done with that one either. Well, no, Taddy, we all. Yeah, I think the Taurus one came out interesting. I have an idea for. So, I have an idea for the Libra one. I want to do somebody meditating. I was going to do it with their hands up like this, but then make it a scale with the sun and moon on it. But then I found a picture of a lotus. So I'm going to do the Libra. Okay, I'll do the yin yang in the background. And then I'll do the woman meditating, but her hands like this, and put a lotus flower in the middle of her hands. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just playing around right now. The goddess Demeter. Well, I wanted to do a Polynesian woman because they're so beautiful and very, very sensual. So, but I can't seem to capture. I'm not good at faces. I can draw faces, but I can't paint faces. And I did find a picture that I liked. It's okay for Gemini. I was looking at a female fire and a male blue fire. I don't know if I could do that or not. So we'll see. Trying to stay busy and not go crazy. I went in and found a bunch of books. I've been listening to some stuff, trying to figure out some classes. So just need to get out. Went to Walmart. That was the highlight of my whole week. Went to Walmart because I had to get some groceries. And it's still bad out here. You still can't find toilet paper. I haven't found, my neighbor has been supplying me with toilet paper because I haven't seen any toilet paper in the store since January. Absolutely crazy that toilet paper would be the representation of coronavirus 19. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then I kind of quit listening to all the readings because they're all saying the same thing. Libra, somebody's coming back from the past. And it's like, yeah, you guys have been telling me that for 3 years now. It's like a broken record every month. Okay, you have a good night, Stranger Things. Thank you for letting us know where to look for the seagulls. I kind of get, Taddy, after 3 years, do you think I'm still going to believe it? You have a good night, stranger, though. After 3 years, do you really think that I'm not going to give up hope? I've seen him once in that 3 years. So, but I did message him last month the first of the month, and he did answer that. So, but it was just general. He didn't have to answer back. So I'm thinking that he didn't know who it was. My neighbor and I are opening up the fence in between so we can plant a garden. No, I'd send him messages and I know he reads them because that's the way he is. He reads them, he just doesn't answer. But I always told him too, look, if you don't want to hear from me, tell me. And he would never tell me that. He would never tell me that. So I don't know what he was thinking. But I told him on 5D, I told him New Year's Eve, I said, don't even talk to me in fifth dimension because, it's just too painful. It just keeps the energy going, And I haven't heard from him since on fifth dimension, so. Yeah. And I'm not going back online again. That's a bunch of crap. They look at my age and they think I'm stupid and I'm going to give them money. So, yeah, I think so. He didn't know what he wants. So, but I sent him a message. I said, I know you know how to take care of yourself. Because see, he's a first line responder. He's a trauma nurse, a trauma RN nurse, and Flight for Life helicopter pilot. So that would make you emotionally cut off too. So, and I told him, I said, I know you know how to take care of yourself. Just prayers for you and your family. And he said, TY. And then an hour later, he said, he sent me a message. He says, what did he say? Oh, be healthy, be safe for you and yours. And I said, it was about an hour later. He had to think about it for a while. I think he knew who it was, but I'm not sure. He didn't have to answer. So he did not have to answer. Well, I show we got 3 people on here. Who else is here? I don't know what's, because Intuitive Pathways 3 years ago told me, she says, I got the card, you're waiting, and he'll be back when he establishes his financial independence. And I said, his daughter's supposed to was supposed to graduate this May. Now everything's canceled. Even my granddaughter, she was so disappointed. She says, I didn't go to my prom. I didn't get to go on any of the class excursions and do all these things in my senior year. And now I don't even get to do my graduation. So I'm sad for her. And my great niece too, Well, the thing is, yeah. She didn't get to experience any of that stuff. And here in Colorado, they've canceled school. Everything will be online until January. They may just decide to start doing school from home anyway, I think this virus is making them look at a lot of different things. Yep. Everything's online. And then my niece, I was so mad. I am usually even-tempered, let people do what they want and stuff, but my niece with the 10 kids believes that all this coronavirus stuff is fake. Okay. So she's running around all over the place, and she's pregnant again. And she says, I don't have to help the kids. She goes, I talked to the social worker. I don't have to help the kids with their classwork. She said, it's not my responsibility. It's the school's responsibility. And I said, oh, you're their mother. And she's talking about all these things that she's going to do. Well, they extended the it was the 26th would have been, which today would have been the last day, but they extended it to the 8th. And she's all excited and say she's going to go do this and that and that. And she goes, oh, when are they going to open the rec centers? Because she wants to get her kids out of the house. And it's like, I feel like they won't open the recs. They may not open the rec centers all summer, Definitely, this is making a lot of people do soul searching, because I asked everybody. I don't know if I asked on here or not. So these are some questions I asked people. So we have been put in a position where we've had to hit a reset button. What would you create now? What will you do different? What new opportunities are unfolding in your life now? And if money wasn't a priority, what would you do different in your life? So, yeah. And I got some interesting responses. One lady said she'd volunteer more for taking care of animals. One said she'd be volunteering more. Our little gal Gypsy that's usually here every week, she's doing some beautiful artwork. So, yeah, it's like I want to be doing something, but I definitely think that I'm not going to be a hermit for a while after this. RM2, they went to stay they went to stay at her sister's house for the weekend. So I haven't heard from her for a couple days. That girl's got spunk. That girl has spunk. She is a character. Hi, good dog Nigel. I was thinking about you early this morning, too. How are you tonight? Did you hear the questions I just asked everybody, Nigel? I'm good. Just bored. Going a little bit stir crazy. Okay, so think about these. So we've been put in a position to where we have to hit a reset button. What would you create in your life now? What will you do different? What new opportunities are unfolding in your life? And what would you do without? Yeah, money wasn't a priority. Good. I'm glad you heard them. So it's, we definitely need to do something different because, and I tell everybody, Julia Roberts put out a video a couple years ago on how nature doesn't need us. We need nature. It's a beautiful video. If you ever get a chance to go in and look at it and just looking at all the animals coming out and everything and water clearing up and everything is like, yeah, that's been a real wake up call for a lot of people. So, Lover General tonight, good dog, Nigel. Well, you didn't answer. Okay. Well, here's your cards. First card up is Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, new beginnings and prosperity and abundance, happy family, stability, security, tangible assets, money, maybe a better paying job, okay? Then we have the King of Wands. Can be gender neutral, okay? This is someone very, very passionate, very caring, very creative, okay? Yeah. Very successful, knows who they are and what they want. Then we have the Three of Swords. This is arguments, disputes, things that hurt the heart. Okay, it could be separation by distance, but things can be worked out because the love is there. Okay. And the last card is the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. You started out with Pentacles and you end with Pentacles. This is a person that is, again, long-term stability, happy family person. Okay, the universe is opening up a new pathway, very, very new pathway for you. But it's yeah, tangible assets, everything. He's probably not even here. Oh, you want to know how your dad's doing? Okay. I don't know if I could do a reading for somebody else like that. Is he going through a lot of changes? Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands. This is a new energy coming in. Fast moving. Okay. Very fast moving. Bringing in better circumstances. Bringing in the light. Okay. And then I have the Knight of Wands. This is forward movement. Tapping into things that bring passion and desire into your life. Okay. Not the fastest moving energy, not the slowest. But it's definitely, it's like, has he been a bit of a hermit lately? Because it feels like, it's like something's coming in to put a spring in his step to make him, give him a reason to get up in the morning, if that makes sense. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune. This is forward movement. Okay, things moving in his favor, but it's still divine timing. Okay, thanks, Taddy, for everything, hon. And I'll message you back, okay? So, yeah. Things are definitely shifting to the better. Does that make sense, Nigel? Ah. Well, then I'm sure just from the Eight of Wands, to me, that would signify that he's very much aware and very happy. And divine timing, that's universe stepping in, you know? I'm sure he knows. Those were good cards for that. You know they're always around, hon. They never leave us. This is like when I talk about the death card. There's no death. It's just transmutation from one state to another. You cannot destroy energy. You cannot destroy spirit. And I know that he's around there, and he's probably a beaming grandpa too, you know? because they never leave us. Never. I told somebody that one time. It was one of my nieces, I think, and she goes, "Does that mean they watch me changing my clothes?" I said, "That's funny." Oh, no. I said, "Honey, they don't worry about earthly concerns." Well, we come in in soul groups. We usually come in groups of about 500 people. And then, it may be that you run into somebody, you meet somebody new, and they may be the friend of a friend. It's because we come in those soul groups. So I'm pretty sure that, he may have been your dad. The baby may have been your dad in another lifetime, and maybe your dad was the grandchild. We come in and we assign each other roles to play in our lives. But, like I said, we usually come in soul groups. So it's like I had to be reminded when I was doing some readings on my Facebook channel, and both my sons came in, my daughter came in, two of my great nieces came in, and one of my nieces, my niece from Texas came in. It's like all these people came in that night for readings. We're all family. And then I had a guy that I did a reading for, and he told me, he goes, "Yeah, I called my girlfriend, told her to get on and get a reading." He says, you're related to somebody in her family." And I said, "What?" Come to find out, his girlfriend was my niece's sister-in-law. And I said, "It's still family. It's still extended family." Everybody that came on that night was all somehow related. It was just, but we spend lifetimes together. Lifetimes. And I'm sure he's a very, very proud grandpa, and he's probably very proud of you too. Happy vibes. How are you, hon? You made it. I know. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, my dad died. My dad died a month before my youngest daughter was born. So, yeah. I'm good, happy vibes. Are you behaving yourself? Love or general reading, happy vibes. Can't do nothing but it, but have ourselves stuck at home, I'm so ready to get out of here. Me and my dog. The dog just gives me dirty looks when I go to the post office, even without her. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is, Nigel. I've got a grandson that, okay, so healing work and intuitive abilities, everybody has the ability, but in some families it's stronger than others. My mom was raised in Unity Church and scared me with some things that she said, because I think she misinterpreted some things when I think back. But her mom her mom was a healer. And okay, hold on, Amanda. I got happy tears and then I got you. So I've got a grandson that started telling my son, why are all these people in the house? Why is that man in the house? Why is that man standing outside my room? So, yeah, he kind of freaked out a little. Called a friend of mine to ask what to do because, of course, mom doesn't know anything. But he seems to be picking up on stuff. Okay, happy vibes. General reading. Amanda, you behaving yourself? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in to offer something of an emotional nature. Didn't we get this card for you last time too, hon? Okay. There's something being offered of an emotional nature. We have the Ace of Swords, but in this deck, the Ace of Swords to me is tapping into your spirituality. For one thing, we have the symbol of Christianity, but we have the eagle. The eagle is soaring in the heavens with God, okay? And then we have the Six of Swords. This is moving out of troubled waters into smooth waters. Now, she's empowered. She's not sitting in the boat and hiding away like in the other decks, okay? She sees the obstacles. She's navigating around the obstacles. She's empowered to move forward. And this, again, forward movement. That's two cards, forward movement. And new beginnings, okay? And again, somebody offering something of an emotional nature. They're all new beginnings, okay? This is in divine timing. This is something that's fated. This is something that's meant to be, okay? But it's definitely forward movement. Does that make sense, hon? Amanda. Okay, she wants a general reading. Did it make sense? Well, Amanda, you're getting an emotional offer too. Okay, I just put those cards in different places in the deck. Okay, the other one was a Knight of Cups. Okay. But I have the King of Cups. This is somebody emotionally mature, somebody open to giving and receiving, coming in and offering something of an emotional nature. This is for Amanda, okay? This is a very new beginnings of something tangible, long-term, and secure, okay? The universe has opened up a pathway for you. When? Hold on. Okay, so this is moving, this is forward movement. This is moving out of troubled waters into smoother waters. Again, she sees the obstacles. She's navigating past the obstacles. She's very much aware of what's going on. She's empowered to move forward, okay? Now, lots of healing going on. Follow your intuition, follow your knowing. There's some emotional balance coming into play. Yeah. Now, it's okay to feel vulnerable, hon. It's okay to feel vulnerable in the situation. In fact, some people find it harder to hurt you in any way when you're feeling vulnerable. But this is a wish card. Focus on what you want, hon. Focus on what you want. Focus on the end result and give thanks for it. Well, good luck. How did you meet a new guy when everybody's stuck at home? I'm jealous. Somebody in crisis. That's what you were wondering. Yeah, there's lots of, yeah. So what were you wondering about, Nigel? One of our groups just got shut down because of conspiracies, theories, and drama. It's like it popped up. It said emergency meeting. So what were you wondering about, Nigel? And who else is here that would like a reading? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tried online diet. I tried all the things online. They just see me because of my age. They just think that I'm stupid and all these scammers come out of the woodwork. Yeah. So yeah. I'll tell you, I'll probably get in my car and be gone all summer. I'll go camping every day. Just so I don't have to be in the house anymore. I had to close down all my accounts for online stuff and thought I had got them all. We could do that next week, hon. If I do more readings. Yeah. Because I usually just do one reading a night for each person unless they donate. Oh, hell no. Hi, Simran. and I had one that I missed, and all of a sudden I started getting notifications on it, and I thought, what the heck? And somebody had hacked my account. I'm good, hon. And they had given out a phone number, and I couldn't message the people back to let them know that it wasn't me. And I tried letting the admin know, and it took them a whole week to get back to me. And by then I had deleted it because I didn't want anybody else getting scammed. I was pretty upset. I said, I guess I'll never ever use that for sure if they can't respond. And that was a few months back before all this stuff popped up. So I noticed that, and I want to thank you for that. It helps, helps support the channel. I have been buying a couple more, some Oracle cards. Okay, we'll do Simran, and then we'll do Nigel. Did you want a general or a love reading, hon? What I need to do is I need some memory for this computer, because I found out this computer has 4 gigs on it, and I found out you need a minimum of 4 gigs just to run Windows 10. I said, no wonder. Okay, love. Oh, I don't like to end on those kind of cards. Okay, so first card up is Queen of Wands. Somebody very, very passionate, very creative, has this spark of life. Okay, the Queen of Wands to me are the movers and shakers in the world. They go out and make sure everybody's needs are met. All the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, okay? But they're very passionate about everything they do. It's like the very new beginnings of communication. Something that's going to be long-term and stable. The universe has opened up a pathway for you, okay? Now, somebody's a little defensive. Somebody's... Yeah, hold on. Music, locate. Okay, so this person... Okay, somebody's a little defensive. Somebody's a little suspicious. I don't want to say suspicious. Somebody's a little bit wary, okay? Normally, in the normal decks, she's totally blind. The swords cross her heart. But see, she's using the swords to... Okay, let me put it this way. She's observing. Okay, you're observing. Actions speak louder than words. Does that make sense? You're paying attention to how they're acting. Because you've been through hell and back. Okay? You've been through hell and back. This is depression, anxiety, nightmare. That's why you're watching. Yeah. You're watching because you've been through hell and back. Okay? But you're moving into something more long-term and stable. This is a very, very good person. Very good family person, okay? The universe has opened up this pathway for you. Does that make sense, hon? Music locate, I don't know. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, music locate. I don't know if I can give you what you need to hear on that. Hold on. Oh, quit messaging me. It's not emergency. Yes, but I do think that somebody's coming in because the King of Pentacles is stable, secure, emotionally available, happy family person, you know? Okay, I will tell you what I can. Well, I can just give you the energy of what the cards say, okay? You're welcome, hon. I don't think I can. I don't know. I'll tell you what the cards say. I can't give you, I don't think I can give you a definitive answer. It's like we have the Four of Coins here. Okay. This is, I don't think, okay. This is telling me that somebody's closed off. Okay. Somebody's not open to giving and receiving. Okay. It's like you're waiting for the ship to come in, but you're distracted by everything that's going on here. It's like like it's like you're being distracted from what you need to do. Okay. For one thing, let go of the desperation because that's going to put up a blockage right there. That'll put up a wall right there. If you go in and look at my playlists and look under classes, there's something in there called the bubble technique. I want you to start putting those emotions in there and clear them. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Clear the desperation, clear the frustration. Okay, try the bubble technique. It will help you dramatically. It clears that energy. Okay, so you can think clearer. You can get out from under all that energy. Okay. Now there's a need for justice here. Okay, this is the Justice card. So there's a need for truth and clarity. There's a need for balance. And it talks if there's any kind of a legal situation, there's a decision being made in your favor. Okay. And then we have the Five of Coins. So this is, okay, one person knows how to give and receive, but the other person knows how to take and take and take. So there needs to be more of a balance financially, okay? Because somebody's taking and taking and taking, and the other person's giving and receiving. And then I have the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is not the fast. Okay, this is something being offered to you of an emotional nature. This is action. This is moving forward. It may be somebody that will step in and help you out. Okay, but this is more like, okay, so maybe you will get to, because this is to me this is emotional fulfillment. Okay, but you need to clear the emotions Look at that bubble technique. Just try it even once. At least clear, okay, at least clear the desperation and the frustration and see if it doesn't open up some opportunities. Like I said, look at my playlists, look under classes, and there's something in there called the bubble technique. Okay, this will clear that energy for you. It'll help you get past any blockages to keep you from going, okay? But I show emotional fulfillment, so I'm thinking that you're going to make it, okay? Okay, Nigel. Good luck, Music Locate. Okay, well, that's fine. It may be for another situation, you know? Just pay attention to what it's just that, pay attention to what the cards told you. All I can do is give you the information, you know? No, I didn't make it up. But you're entitled to your opinion, hun. All I can do is give you the energy of the cards. So I told you what the cards said, and that was just it. So, well, I'm never going to be 100% accurate. But there may be another situation in there. Well, that's okay. You're entitled to your belief, hun. You're entitled to your belief. I told you I didn't think I could do it. Well, it may pertain into another situation. I don't know. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, hun. I just think it's sad that you can't believe that that God can reach out to us in other ways. You know, don't limit what God can do in your life. Nigel, are you ready for yours, hon? Hey, Ariane. I never said I had any magical powers. Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. Thank you, Happy Vibes, because I couldn't get it. Oh, my goodness. I've never claimed to be 100% accurate, and it may not have been. Thank you, Happy Vibes. Okay, Nigel. How you doing tonight, Ariane? I couldn't figure. I couldn't get. It's like, oh, the trolls are out tonight, guys. Okay. You're just binge watching? Yeah. Okay. Nigel, first thing is the Three of Cups. This is happiness, joy, and celebration. This is, yeah, well, yeah, it can get a bit strange. I was trying to do some readings on one of the love readings, and this guy came in and started talking all kinds of stuff, and I was flustered because, you know, I do those live and everybody just usually sits back and watches, and he started throwing all kinds of stuff up and I couldn't figure out how to go in and block him. And somebody just, some guy just came on and says, just ignore him. So, hey, Jakari. No, I got you on the list now, hon. Okay, so we're doing Nigel right now, but this is emotional fulfillment, okay? This is celebration, okay? Marwa. Okay. Now, I don't know what's going on, but this is an ending and a new beginning in the same card. This is the tired of carrying all the burdens. Okay? Just the universe is supporting you. The universe is giving you unconditional love, okay? And I'm trying to, loyalty, okay? The universe is supporting you in this. You've stopped carrying all the burdens, okay? You're moving into a whole total new energy. So then we have the Star card. This is a wish card. You're coming into more of an emotional balance. There's emotional healing going on. Follow your intuition, follow your knowing. And just remember, hon, that it's okay to be vulnerable. And so, in fact, sometimes we have to allow ourselves to be vulnerable in order to heal a situation. But this is a very healing card also, okay? And then that's a major arcana. So this is long term, and we have the Chariot card. Okay, this is forward movement. This is divine timing. Okay, this is forward movement though. You don't quite have a handle on everything right now. Sometimes you feel like things are a little bit out of control, but it's still forward movement, okay? Did that make sense? It wasn't so much a love reading, but it's... Well, I hope it made sense, Nigel. Okay. Ariane, you're next, hon. Ariane, Jakari, and Marwa. Is there any way to just block him totally? Otherwise, he's going to keep coming up and harassing us. Let me see. What does this say? Oh, hon, you know we usually don't do medical stuff. Oh, there is a remove. Okay. Okay. I'll put some cards down, but if the okay. Okay. Let me put 3 cards down to see. If the high priestess comes up, not the emperor. No. Okay. So I have the magician. Hold on, Marwa. We'll get to you in a minute. Okay. This is the magician. He has the ability to manifest what he wants. Okay. It's like you've practiced and studied and practiced and studied in order to get to where you are now. Okay. It's like you had some bad news. This is the nightmare card. Okay. This is coming out of this energy. This is anxiety, depression. Yeah. Okay. You're coming out of this. Okay. This is an ending of this. You're not quite there yet, hun. Okay. But I do think it's coming because look, here's the Queen of Wands. Okay. Very, very passionate, loving. Look at her. She's got a smirk on her face. She's happy. Okay. And then I've got the Queen of Cups. Press on his comment and block. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, hon. Okay. This is the Queen of Cups. This is something being offered to you of an emotional nature. So just give it a little bit of time, hon. First thing, relax. Okay, Ariane, you know about the bubble technique. Try the bubble technique. Try putting your frustration, okay, your fears, your anxiety all into that bubble, because those things alone will keep you from getting pregnant. Just relax and enjoy it and let it happen, hon. Because the more anxious and stuff you are, yep. It's coming. It's coming, hon. I don't know. I can't give you a time frame, but it's coming. Hey. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jakari, you still here, hon? Love or general? The more you let go of that energy, okay? The bubble technique clears the energy totally. It's like the queen. You clear that queen bee. It takes thousands of things with it, but if you clear the emotions, even you don't even have to have a statement or anything. If you clear those, then it helps clear up a lot of that anxiety and stuff. Okay. Jakari, under the deck. Are you separated from somebody? Okay. Okay, because I have the Judgment card. This is an awakening. Okay, this is a renewal, reunification. It's something that you thought was over and done is not over and done. Okay. Yeah, this situation's not done. There was lots of lies, deceits. Okay. A lot of untruth. This person might have ghosted you. Hi, RM2. Caddy was asking for you earlier. Okay, this is somebody that has walked away from a situation and has regrets. Okay. Now, it's like you're taking a break. But somebody here is going to be defensive, taking the break. But see, you've got the sword here. You're ready to grab the sword and defend yourself. You're going to be kind of defensive over the whole situation if they come back. And again, somebody's stuck in their head. Everything's all up in the air. Can't make a decision, can't make a choice. But yet we have the Star card. Lots of healing, emotional balance. Okay. Follow your intuition, hun. Follow that gut feeling. Follow that knowing if they come back, okay? This person's feeling very, very vulnerable. Does that make sense? Have you talked to them at all? Did that make sense, Jakari? Marwa, you're next, hun. Now that you said ghosted. Okay. It didn't make sense, hun? Okay. Got you, RM2. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because the time, yeah. Okay. You know, it's interesting because they're saying through the month of May into June, a lot of people might be coming back from the past. But then look at everything that's going on in the world right now, because a lot of people are rethinking things that they have walked away from and stuff in the past. So it'd be interesting to see. Yeah. Marwa, you still here, hon? Marwa and then RM2. Yeah, because they're saying in May and June, I think they said Venus is going retrograde. So that means people will be popping up from the past. Sometimes we know things, hun. What can I say? Marwa. Well, let's go do RM2 while we're waiting to see if Marwa comes back. I have 5 people on here. I would think. That's a deck for RM2. RM2, are you still here too? RM2. Are we lagging? I show 4 people. Messenger. Where is she? There she is. There she is. Okay. Yeah, I just show the number of people. Yeah. And they've changed Facebook, so I can't tell how many people's on. I can't tell when they come on. Sometimes yeah. Sometimes on Facebook I have to look at my phone in order to see who's on there. They've got Facebook so screwed up. Okay. RM2. The universe is offering you something, hon. Okay? You don't know if you want it. You're not sure if you want it. You're being distracted, okay? You're not paying attention. Yeah, you. You. The universe is offering something, okay? But you're blocking it. Okay, this could be a codependent relationship, but I don't think so. I think there's something you're telling yourself. Yes, I know your evaluation, okay? But you need to clear it. This is a story that you're telling yourself. It's a limiting belief. It's a point of view that's holding you back. You need to clear that stuff, hon. You need to let it all go. I'm thinking maybe this may not be the best company for you too, because I have the 6 of Pentacles here. Okay. Now, this person knows how to give and receive because he manifests the money that he gives. And then somebody's just taking and taking and taking. Okay. And then see, again, being distracted. These are both kind of being distracted. It's like this one. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of wondering about that myself. But see, you're waiting for your ship to come in, but you're trying to balance things more. Okay. These are both being distracted. You know, things are out of balance. You know, yeah. And I'm going to pull one more card because I don't like to end on negative cards. Something's going to work out because there's the Sun card. That's the best card in the whole deck. I mean, I'm thinking you need to be more mindful. You need to be more in the present. Don't worry about what the future is going to bring. Focus on the now, okay? Focus on the now and trust that everything's going to be okay. I know you were positive on Thursday. They just kind of deflated your whole bubble, you know? Whole bubble. Yeah, I know. You've been putting your heart and soul into that job. But if you're not appreciated, then yeah, I know. Well, you know, you might wait and see how this new boss works out too, you know. This new boss may be a whole different ball game. You haven't had a chance to work with him yet. Maybe they're just clearing out all the bad stuff for the bad people. Thank you. Happy vibes. And you have an awesome week, okay? You got to get started on the love readings for the first. So have an awesome, awesome week. Well, you guys are kind of training him. You're welcome, hon. Well, he's new. You got to understand that he's new and he's just learning the job. He's not to recognize who's working hard and who isn't, you know. Marwa, did you come back? Who's here that hasn't had a reading? He's not new to the organization. Nobody's new to the job. Yeah. But he doesn't know the ins and outs of the job yet. You're kind of teaching him that, all of you. But if you don't feel appreciated, girl, you know, it's going to take some time, though. Mara, did you come back? Yeah. If it doesn't feel right anymore, you've got to follow your own intuition and knowing, hon. Excuse me. I know, hon. I know, because you put your heart and soul into everything. Like I said, I feel like somebody popped your bubble. Yeah. You need to use the bubble tequila. That's what Daddy calls it, the bubble tequila. Oh. Well, that's what's weird is because it usually clears the little spark that causes the whole situation. You're not clearing the right thing then. And that's what the cards said too. There's something you've got to clear. Thank you, Nigel. But you know, the thing is, RM2, I know, but the thing is, you're not doing. So how do I explain this? You're doing the work for you, knowing that you can do the best you could do. Okay. And if they can't appreciate that, then you move on. But you need to have pride in yourself and still give the best that you can. Does that make sense? Because you have pride in yourself that you can do, that you know that you're doing the best you can do. And if they don't appreciate you, doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Same thing with a relationship. If they can't see you, if they can't appreciate you, then you don't have to have them in your life. Don't make it so that they give you a bad evaluation if the other company calls, okay? Keep doing your best, hon. It may Hola, hola, hola. Okay, good night, Nigel. Thank you, hon. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Marithra, you're next, hon. Bien, bien, bien. I'm bored. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. Yeah, there's not a lot of people on here tonight. Daddy told me I need to start putting on there that they're live readings. Okay. Estoy aburrida. Okay. Is that how you say it? Aburrida? Rita? Estoy aburrida. I'll have to tell that to my sister-in-law. Well, yeah, if you're applying for another company, sometimes they call the company you were working for or that you're working for. Yeah, but how often do you get reviews? Calm down, girl. It's going to be okay. Okay. Marithra. Okay, I'm thinking that you are walking away into a new adventure. Aburrida. Okay. Aburrida. Okay. Aburrida? I don't know. Yeah, aburrida. Okay. Yeah. I kind of forgot my Spanish over the years because I got rid of him 21 years ago. My sister-in-law doesn't talk a lot of Spanish to me. My mother-in-law used to, and my father-in-law, but it's yeah. Okay. This is you walking off into a new adventure. Okay. I don't think it's a walking away from something because the cups are upright. Okay. They're not spilled. So I think that you're ready to walk off into something new. Okay. Into something better. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Very a mature woman, very secure. She's tapped into her prosperity and abundance. She's tapped into nature. Takes time to smell the roses. Okay. Knows how to manifest exactly what she wants. Okay. Emotionally mature. Okay. Now, this card tells me there's been lies, deceit. Okay. Somebody has snuck away. Maybe somebody ghosted you. Somebody may be coming back to offer an apology. Okay. Or offer, it's the new beginnings of something of an emotional nature. Okay. So it's yeah, you're ready to move on from whoever this is. Okay, because this is like a scumbag. You know, sneaking away. Yeah. Yeah. Does that make sense, hon? Okay, cool. Cool. Kisses back to you too, girl. Is there anybody else here that I haven't got done? Is there anything anybody wants to talk about tonight? Or are we going to get off early tonight? Yeah, it's been a slow night. Taddy told me that I need to start putting live in there. Maybe people are not seeing that. Well, I don't know. We've had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 people. Yeah, 15 people in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that's okay. It gave me a little more time to, yeah, that's real slow because we usually have that in like the first half hour. Yeah. Well, I can't say too much, but you know, there's usually a bunch of people on here that have a lot of questions and stuff too. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Maybe some people are going back to work tomorrow. Few places have opened up. So that's okay. Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm worried about is I think this has been around since November last year. And I think what's happening is, well, for one thing, they're starting to recognize it. But yeah, I think it's getting worse. Because I know some people that swear them down. They had it last November. And I had a former sister-in-law die in February with the exact same symptoms. Everything clear down to her toes and her fingers looking like frostbite and everything. And she died, but nobody else got sick. So, and that was in early February. So I'm just worried that everybody getting out there and stuff, it's, I don't know. I tried. I'm a spiritual being. I should not have been overwhelmed. I went in and tried to talk to the virus, and it was everywhere. Everywhere. I asked permission to talk to it, and it was just everywhere. So it's, yeah. I take some black cumin seed. That's supposed to build the immune system. So we'll see. We'll find out, huh? Because I was reading an article about back in 1917 with the Spanish flu, 16 and 17, how they opened up everything and then it got worse. But then, and they also noticed, though, that the patients that they had in tents outside did better than the people in the hospitals. So, make sure you get out and get a lot of vitamin D. Lots of sunshine. Me, I go out and talk to the neighbor, and we're working out stuff for garden. So, and even my dog is bored. She gets mad at me if I walk out the door to go to the post office. No, take me too. I mean, I'm usually a homebody, but this is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So how you been otherwise besides being bored? What the heck? The rooftop, huh? I live in a fourplex. It's like mini townhouses, and we have a little deck out here in the back. So is it something? Is it just one specific area, or is it just the energy that's going on with all the changes that's going on around us? I spent 2 weeks walking around like a zombie, buying into all this crap that was coming up, and I finally said, I don't even have TV. Okay, I'm watching all this stuff on YouTube and Facebook, and it's like it was mesmerizing, and it's like, okay, are they putting some kind of stuff in all this stuff that they're putting out there, or what the heck? But we're going through some kind of spiritual evolution. I was on the other side of the readings the other day. One of my girls was doing a live, and she went to do a reading for me, and this little voice popped in my head and says, "Oh, she's going to pick up on this all the spiritual growth that you've gone through lately." And I thought, huh? Because you hear something like that and you think, yeah, well, we don't want to buy into ego. But that's the first card she pulled up and was talking about how I do things to help people and stuff. And there was 6 people waiting for readings, and they all jumped in and said, yeah, we'd all be lost without her. And they just had me crying through the whole reading. I have to go back and listen to the reading because I didn't hear it because I was crying so much from what they were saying. So it's been strange. So is your weird energy from everything that's going on, or what, hon? Do you think the weird energy is just from everything that's going on, or is it something that's coming in specifically? Girl, I embarrassed myself because then I came on to, okay, so one of the things in my playlist under classes, there's something in there called Who Does It Belong To? If you feel the bad energy coming in and you know it's out yours, send it back to them with love and consciousness. They won't know what to do with it. to send it right back to them. I told somebody one time, they were complaining about that. I said, put mirrors around you facing out. Ah. Well, like I said, you could send the energy back with love and consciousness. I had somebody that I told that, and she says, I send it back, and she goes, and the other person on the other end was in shock because they thought I'd retaliate. And something else you can do is, like I said, put mirrors all the way around you, above, below, around and through, inside and out, and the energy will bounce back to them. It's kind of funny when you send back their own energy to them, they think that they're being attacked. Well, they are with their own energy. And I wear black tourmaline. My sister-in-law's new husband, he was having problems with, he had spirits trying to, just visualize them, hon. Just visualize them. You can also put the white Christ light of protection around you. I gave him a black tourmaline because he says he kept having these spirits when he was trying to sleep, trying to jump in his body, and they couldn't get in, so they were yelling at him. So I gave him a black tourmaline, and he thought, you're just being weird, right? He walked in to do a job interview. He says he walked into that office and he had such a feeling of evil. And when he walked out of the room, that black tourmaline shattered in his pocket. It took a hit for him. So you might want to consider getting a piece of black tourmaline. That's what I wear on my wrist, is black tourmaline. It absorbs negativity. Yeah. Tourmaline, yeah. Black tourmaline. If you put a piece of black tourmaline at your front door, it'll keep negative people from coming in. And it's funny because in China, it was not China, maybe it was Hong Kong. They believe in using mirrors for sending people's energy back too. But like I said, you could just do it on a spiritual level. But they outlawed putting mirrors in the windows because everybody was sending everybody's energy back to everybody else. They were having mirror wars. Wow, it exploded. Well, what I was having problems with is I was getting really, really spacey. And I was starting to wonder if I wasn't getting dementia or something. And then I read about this. It's GABA. What's it called? GABA something. And what it does is it pulls you back into your body. I didn't even realize I wasn't in my body. But it's it shifted all of that. What's the name of this? It's a protective stone too, but it pulls you back into your body. Of course, now I'm not going to find it quickly. My neighbor and I are doing a class on grounding, and that's how I found out about this. So her little kids are around because schools are close. We haven't been able to do the class. I'm going to go in and do some other classes on yeah. What's the name of this? There's another stone that I ordered. It's called a dragon stone. And that was interesting. Hi, Sarabi. That was an interesting stone because it's called the Law of Attraction stone. It said whatever you're putting out there is what you're going to draw back in. And I had to pause for a second and I thought, what kind of energy am I sending out there? And they said, oh, yeah, I try to send love and consciousness to everybody all the time. So I'm good. So I ordered it. But if you're worrying about things, you don't want that around because then it'll draw more things to worry about. So hold on. Orders. Search. Yeah. Yeah. Indigo Gabbro. That's what it is. T-A-B-B-R-O. Okay. Okay, Sarabi, did you want a reading, hun? General reading or love reading? Okay, career. Do you know what you want in a career? I have the Queen of Wands. Okay, these are the movers and shakers of the world. These are the people that go out and make sure everybody's needs are taken care of, all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. They're very passionate about taking care of things, causes and jobs and stuff, okay? Yep, that's your card then. Somebody that, yeah. Somebody of service. This is like the woman behind the man, okay? They get everything done. The people behind the politician, okay? These are all the movers and shakers of the world. These are the people that get everything done. You want to be in administration. Okay. Things are out of balance. Okay. You need to focus on what you want because I feel like you're out of balance right now. You're being distracted from what you actually want. I mean, you're waiting for your ship to come in, but everything's out of balance and you're being distracted, okay? And there's, okay, can't make a decision, can't make a choice. Not only, these are two twos in a row, okay? Yeah. Can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Okay. But then you talk about your lover. Here it is, Ace of Cups. New beginnings of something of an emotional nature. Could be a marriage. Okay. Something that's emotionally fulfilling. So maybe you haven't made a choice of what you really want in your life until you deal with this. Okay. Once this is settled, then yeah. I guess so. It's like once that's settled, then then uh, then then things, yeah, you got to make some choices and decisions of what you want moving forward. Knowing what you want, defining what you want. Write it down sometimes, hun. If you write it down, your goals, and look at it a lot, you'll manifest it a lot faster. Ah. Is she talking about leaving him? You know, he's got a choice in that situation too, you know? Don't ever let them make you think that they don't have a choice in the situation too. She wants a lot of money. Yeah. So that's why the money situation was out of balance. But as long as she thinks she's going to get the money, then she's not going to leave. Yeah. The tangled webs we weave for ourselves. It's been a quiet night tonight. Well, it'll be interesting. Jealousy. Yeah. Be interesting to see what happens during. Yeah. Start visualizing her leaving and give the universe thanks for it. Keep visualizing the end result and give thanks. Yes. Gratitude is everything. Everything. Mm. Okay. I can't do time, hun. Probably one of the reasons, I don't know. I don't know how to do time, but then there's that free will in there also. That can screw everything up. Yeah, like not good at time at all. Somebody sent me a paper to learn how to do time, but I've been so distracted with everything that's going on that I haven't taken time to sit down and do it. I'm trying to get some other things done too, so. Yeah. Oh, somebody sent me a grounding meditation. Well, Maritha, I don't know if she's coming back or not. Who else is here? Well, I hope that made sense anyway, hon. Could have been. Could have been. One of the things I have a fit about is people don't know how to ground and they don't know how to put up protection. That's huge. Huge. So let me ask you this. Okay. So we've been put in a position where we had to hit a reset button. What would you create now? What will you do different? What new opportunities are unfolding in your life? And if money wasn't a priority, what would you do different in your life? I probably need to be grounded myself, hon. Yeah, this one says powerful, deep grounding root chakra, theta binaural beat, crystal singing bowl meditation. Yeah. That would be the to me, that's the hermit card, going within and knowing thyself. Once you know who you are, then everything else starts falling into place. And here's another one for you. I tell everybody to get the Dark Side of the Light Chasers. Okay. So this kind of explains why I tell you to get it. It says, the danger of ignoring your shadow side is dismissing how you feel, ignoring your limitations, and not seeing them for what they are. Your challenge is to accept them as a teaching. You're learning from them and how to grow through these boundaries. These are helping you to evolve and embrace other sides of yourself. Because we have a tendency to push away the shadow side of ourselves, things that we don't like, things that other people don't like about us, things that we think that we do wrong. We push those parts of ourselves away, and then you scatter yourself all over. So the first half of your life you spend doing that, and the second half of your life you spend trying to reclaim all those parts of yourself. Yeah. So, yeah. So Messenger, Facebook Messenger is going to start having up to 50 people in lives. They're going to start competing with what's that, Zoom and some other ones. And I thought that'd be fun to have everybody come in and do some readings with everybody talking to each other. It would be fun. Okay, well, I show one other person on here. You could join the conversation. And if nobody else wants a reading, we could wrap it up for the night. I think it'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to be able to talk to everybody. Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap it up for tonight. And I will see you again the next week. I'm going to do the love readings this week also. I'm going to start on those tomorrow, so I should have those up by the 1st, hopefully. Well, thank you for letting me read for you. Yes. Well, I was telling somebody earlier, I said we come in and usually in like 500 people in a soul group. Yeah. And it's interesting how I've seen that play out several times lately. I did readings on my Facebook and I had like 20 family members show up. And then I had one guy show up and he got a reading and he called his girlfriend. She came on and got reading, and then he was telling me afterwards, he goes, well, you're related to one of her relatives, his girlfriend's relatives. And I said, huh? So come to find out, it's my niece's sister-in-law. I said, still family. So that was, I'm in awe of the universe all the time. It just coordinates everything. Can you imagine trying to coordinate for 7 billion people all the time? Just mind-boggling. Yeah. It's one of the things I say, thank you, universe, for all the things you do for us, seen and unseen. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, thank you, hon. You're awesome, too. Okay. We will do this again next week. And everybody have an awesome week. And namaste.